Alright, today we're going to be replacing a temperature sensor in a 1999 Ford Ranger 4.0 liter engine XLT. First we're going to have to remove this cover, remove this, and then I'll show you where the sensor is. It's pretty easy. It'll just take a few minutes. Okay, there's the temperature sensor right there. So I'm going to unscrew that and put a new one in. Okay, you can see the new temperature sensor there. And that's about it. It's pretty easy. This is a 1999 Ford Ranger XLT 4.0 liter engine. And I've read about this a lot on the internet where people would have trouble. Doesn't technically have to be the same engine, but their temperature gauge would go up to about midway like mine was doing, and then it would drop down within about 10 seconds down to cold. Then it would slowly rise back up to midway and then drop down again. It would keep doing that, and I was wondering what was going wrong, and I read on the internet that it could be anything from the fan clutch not working to bubbles in the coolant system, and that you're supposed to bleed the coolant system, which I tried, to the temperature sensing unit, which I replaced. Obviously I replaced the thermostat first because that was my first idea, but it ended up being the temperature sending unit that actually fixed it. And that's like a sensor similar to the temperature sensing unit for the gauge here that goes to the main computer. Anyway, that fixed it, and so before you do a whole bunch of stuff, you might want to try that. I think it's about 20 bucks for one of those. Anyway, hope that helps you. Okay, so in the end I replaced the temperature sensing gauge, and then I ended up having to replace this right here, which is the temperature sending unit that goes to the computer, and that's what actually fixed the gauge in the end. So I replaced my thermostat originally, then I replaced the temperature sensing gauge, which is back there. You can see that's what most of this video is about, but it ended up, that didn't fix the problem. It ended up being this temperature sending unit that goes right into the engine. It's really easy to replace. Fixed the problem of the gauge going to medium heat or temperature and then suddenly falling back to cold. A Psychato production.